We will be talking about the tundra, where it is extremely cold and never gets warmer than 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. A tundra is any of the vast, nearly level, treeless plains of the Arctic regions. It was formed 100,000 years ago and covers 20% of the Earth's surface.
The tundra. It is located in the north of Asia, Europe, Canada, Greenland, and Alaska. The ermine eats small animals and birds. It makes homes in trees and rocks. It is found all over Canada. It changes colors in the seasons to blend in.
This is the Arctic fox. It lives in northern Canada, and like all foxes, they eat meat. In order to get the meat, they follow another predator. For example, a polar bear. If the polar bear ate some of an ermine, the fox would eat the rest. The fox is adapted to the environment by growing long fur that changes with the seasons.
This is the grizzly bear. It lives in forests, mountains, and meadows. The grizzly bear has a great sense of smell to help it find its prey. The grizzly bear will eat kills abandoned by the other predators to get its food. This animal is very aggressive to defend itself from wolves and mountain lions. This grizzly bear is strong enough to kill a caribou and outrun a moose.
This is a harlequin duck. The harlequin duck's adaptations are that its feathers keep it warm and its webbed feet help it to swim. The duck is useful because it provides food for the Arctic fox. Its diet consists of aquatic insects, crustaceans, shellfish, mussels, and some small fish.
The muskox lives in northern Canada. It eats grass, moss, and lichen. It has a thick overcoat and a thick undercoat, which is 2 feet long. They were hunted for their fur and meat.
This is the Labrador tea. The leaves are smooth on the upper side, and on the other side it has hairs. The parts of the plant that is really used are the leaves, because the leaves contain the tea and people drink it.
This is the Arctic willow. It grows on rocks and it forms pesticide to keep insects and the Arctic woolly bear away. The Arctic willow have also adapted to the cold weather by growing long fuzzy hairs. Scientists are studying this plant because it causes the weather to be colder, which kills mostly plants and insects.
This is caribou moss. It's also known as reindeer lichen because it is not a true moss. Caribou moss can make food when there's little light and it's very cold. It also can't be easily damaged by frost because it's very hardy. They get eaten by reindeer and caribou and are one of the few plants that provide food for mammals in the tundra.
The Labrador tea, caribou moss, and Arctic willow get their energy from the sun. The muskox gets its energy from the Labrador tea, caribou moss, and Arctic willow. The ermine and Arctic fox get their energy from the muskox. And the grizzly bear gets its energy from the Arctic fox and the ermine.
Commensalism is when one species benefits, the other is neither helped or harmed. One commensalism in the tundra is a polar bear. It kills its prey and the Arctic fox eats the rest, so the fox benefits, while the polar bear is unaffected. Parasitism is one species benefits and the other is harmed. For example, mosquitoes suck the mammal's blood. And mutualism is when both species benefit. For example, the Arctic fox eats berries. The berry seeds are not digested, so they can be dispersed by the fox.
Some long-term changes in the tundra biome are the air is polluted from mining and drilling. The land around some Russian nickel mines have become so polluted that surrounding plants have died. Today, global warming is melting the permafrost of the tundra, and every year, several feet of the tundra is lost.
The tundra's average summer temperatures range from 37 degrees to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, while its average winter temperatures are 18 degrees Fahrenheit, but can get as cold as negative 94 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. The harsh climate makes it so very few species can live there.